Hello students. So this is our second lecture of 5 lecture series of career options in microbiology. तो पहला जो लेक्चर हो गया हमारा, जो हमने बेसिक देखा है कि व्हाट इज मीन बाय माइक्रोबायोलॉजी, व्हाट इज माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिज्म, विच आर द डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिजम्स, हाउ these microorganisms are useful to human being and how these microorganisms are harmful to human being. That we have learned in our first lecture. ये जो फर्स्ट लेक्चर लास्ट वीक में हमारा हो गया, आशा है कि वो लेक्चर आपको पसंद आया है और कुछ ना कुछ उसका फ़ायदा आपको हो जाएगा. So in today's lecture we are going to see about the different types of industries where that microbiologists have the scope or where that microbiologist can get a job. So there are different types of industries are here in which microbiologist can apply after completion of their MSc microbiology. So these industries includes, see this is the different types of industries are here. For example, this pharmaceutical industries where that microbiologist can get a job or where they can apply for job. Then later on, after pharmaceutical industry, there is agricultural industries are also there in which microbiologist can get a job. Then vaccine industries are there, dairy industry or milk industries is there, food industries are there. Now day by day there is a trend is coming, there is a maximum use of packaged foods. So that microbiologists, they have the scope in such food industries. Then mineral water industries are also there. Then later on soft drink industries are there, that may be Thumbs Up, Pepsi, Coca-Cola, Mirinda, like that. Then pathology labs are also there where that microbiologist can get a job when they completed or when they will do that add-on courses, for example PGDMLT or DMLT. And there are some health department are also there, that is of private hospitals as well as of government. So all in these industries that microbiologist can get a job. Now in addition to all these, there are some another labs or industries are also there in which that microbiologist they can apply or they can get a job. And that industries includes, there is a another types of industries which includes, for example, just 1 minute. So this includes food and water testing laboratories. So here there are different types of food and water testing laboratories are there where that microbiologist can get a job. So these food and water testing laboratories are there. Then toxicology labs are there, in that also microbiologist can get job. Then beverage industries are there, that is alcoholic beverages. Then environmental agencies are there where that particular environmental agencies they work to decrease the pollution or environmental pollution. Then that microbiologist can also get a job in research and development industries. Then in clinical research where there is a continual trials are carried out on newly discovered drugs or vaccines. Then microbiologist can also get a job in teaching field, but when they are applying for teaching they must have cleared that NET, SET or PhD. Then veterinary labs and hospitals are also there where these microbiologists can get a job, and immunological research is also there. So these are the different industries, near about 17 to 18 industries are there where that microbiologist can get a job. लेकिन ये भी आपको ख्याल में रखना है कि MSc माइक्रोबायोलॉजी किया इसका मतलब आपका जॉब 100% फिक्स है, तो आपको नॉलेज भी होना चाहिए. सो इफ़ यू हैव द डिटेल नॉलेज अबाउट व्हाट यू हैव लर्न इन दैट 5 years, दैट विल बी वेरी बेनिफिशियल टू ऑल ऑफ यू. तो ये भी ख्याल में रखो कि चलो अभी हमें BSc माइक्रोबायोलॉजी कर रहे हैं, MSc माइक्रोबायोलॉजी कर रहे हैं, तो हमें नॉलेज भी होना चाहिए. तो आपकी कोशिश हमेशा ये रहनी चाहिए कि मैं माइक्रोबायोलॉजी सब्जेक्ट में ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा नॉलेज कैसे गेन कर सकता हूँ. सो दैट यू हैव टू keep in mind. So in next slides we will see about the exact role of microbiologist in all of these different industries. तो ये जो हमने अभी शॉर्ट में देखा कि कौन से इंडस्ट्रीज में माइक्रोबायोलॉजिस्ट के लिए जॉब है, उनको जॉब मिल सकता है। अभी एक्चुअल माइक्रोबायोलॉजिस्ट को उस इंडस्ट्रीज में क्या काम करना पड़ता है या फिर उनकी क्या रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी रहती है, उनकी क्या जॉब प्रोफाइल वहाँ पे रहती है, दैट वी आर गोइंग टू सी हियर in coming slides. So in next slides that we are going to start here, role of microbiologist in pharmaceutical industries. तो pharmaceutical industries में microbiologist का क्या रोल है, that we will see first here. Pharmaceutical industries में microbiologist का रोल क्या है? So whatever that pharmaceutical industries are here, in which there is a continuous production of different types of antibiotics, vaccines and medicines. तो अलग अलग एंटीबायोटिक्स का, वैक्सीन्स का या ड्रग्स का प्रोडक्शन फार्मास्यूटिकल इंडस्ट्रीज में होता है। तो यहाँ पे जो प्रोसेस है, एक्चुअल प्रोसेस प्रोडक्शन की, एंटीबायोटिक्स प्रोडक्शन हो, वैक्सीन या फिर मेडिसिन का प्रोडक्शन हो, तो वहाँ पे माइक्रोबायोलॉजिस्ट का रोल होता है। देन सेकंड वन इज हियर, दैट इज क्वालिटी कंट्रोल एंड क्वालिटी एश्योरेंस। ये एक फार्मास्यूटिकल इंडस्ट्रीज में डिपार्टमेंट रहता है, क्वालिटी कंट्रोल एंड क्वालिटी एश्योरेंस डिपार्टमेंट। तो इन दिस दैट डिपार्टमेंट, that microbiologist can get a job as a quality controller. Then later on, whatever that different types of pharmaceutical products are produced in industry, that products must be prevented from microbial contamination. So this microbial contamination can be prevented with the help of these microbiologists. So that's why that is also the one important role of microbiologist in pharmaceutical industry. The next one, these microbiologists, they are actively involved in the conduction of different types of microbiological testings. So अलग अलग प्रकार के माइक्रोबायोलॉजिकल टेस्ट यहाँ पे होते हैं, एंड दैट माइक्रोबायोलॉजिकल टेस्टिंग इज कैरिड आउट ऑन रॉ मटेरियल्स एज वेल एज फाइनल फार्मास्यूटिकल प्रोडक्ट्स। तो ये जो काम किया जाता है, ये जो टेस्ट किए जाते हैं, ऑल दिस टेस्ट दिस आर कंडक्टेड बाय और परफॉर्म बाय microbiologist. So in next slide we will see, just 1 minute, I will rub all this. So in next slide we will see which are the different tests conducted by microorganism, that microbiologist, and that we will see in next slide. So there are 5 different types of tests are there which are conducted by microbiologist, and that test includes, one is the water testing, because at different levels that pharmaceutical industries, it requires water. So whatever that water is utilized in that industry, pharmaceutical industry, that must be tested, and all tests on this particular water that are carried out by microbiologist. Then later on there is another test is here which is called as LAL test or Limulus ambocyte lysate testing. So this test is useful for the checking of that or testing of endotoxins. Then next one, that is bioburden test. Then another one, sterility testing, and later on there is an antibiotic potency assay. So these are the different tests which are conducted by or performed by microbiologists in pharmaceutical industries. तो ये सब का नॉलेज आपको होना चाहिए, so that will be beneficial to get a job in pharmaceutical industries. See, the next industry is role of microbiologist in agricultural industries. So friends, agricultural microbiology is an important branch of microbiology, and it deals with the study of plant microbe interactions, and there are different types of diseases are there which are caused by bacteria as well as viruses and some fungi. So study of all these diseases, it is also carried by the microbiologist. So this branch also deals with microbiology of soil fertility, that may be due to the microbial degradation of organic matter and soil nutrient transformation. So these microbiologists, they also exploit the use of microbial resources in agricultural as well as agro-industrial processes. So later on, there are different types of microorganisms are present in soil, and that plays the very important role. Generally, these microorganisms which are present in soil, that includes bacteria, then it includes actinomycetes. So these bacteria are there, actinomycetes are there, and fungi are also there. So these bacteria, then actinomycetes and fungi, they plays the very important role in soil or in agriculture. Then whatever these microorganisms are present, they are mainly involved in the transformation of nutrients present in the soil. Then they are also involved in microbial antagonism, and they are involved in the decomposition of organic components of plant and animal origin. So in this way, these microorganisms present in soil, they plays the important role. Now later on, so these microorganisms which are present here, they are also involved in the increasing soil fertility by conversion or by transforming different types of elements present in the soil. So these microorganisms, they are day by day continuously spreading the diseases to the agricultural products, thereby decreasing the yield in agricultural field. So these microorganisms, they are causing different types of diseases in crops, and that's why they place the or they increases the attention of microbiologists towards them. So these microbiologists, they study all these mechanisms behind this pathogenesis of microorganisms, and they find out the solution because of which the crop yield of farmers can be increased. So in next slide, we'll see these microorganisms, they are useful in agricultural industries for the production of biofertilizers. So what is the use of that microorganisms in agricultural field here or industries? So they are useful for the production of biofertilizers. They are also useful for the production of phytostimulators. Then they are useful for production of bioherbicides, then production of biopesticides, and these are utilized for the production of biomediators. So these are the different uses of that microorganisms in agricultural industries. That is for production of biofertilizers, production of phytostimulators, production of bioherbicides, biopesticides, and biomediators. So there are some plant microbe interactions are also there in soil, and which plays the very important role, because of which the fertility of that soil can be increases, and in turn the crop automatically get increased. Then later on, that microorganisms, they plays the important role in nitrogen fixation. Microorganisms also plays the important role in nitrogen fixation. For example, there is a interaction is there between this rhizobium and plant roots, as well as these fungi which are called as arbuscular mycorrhizal fungi. So this rhizobia, it is a plant growth promoting bacteria. So that's why it plays very important role in promotion of the plant growth. Then later on, we will see here. So next point, just 1 minute. So in next slide, we will see how or which are the different types of fertilizers produced by microorganisms. So as we have seen in last slide, that microorganisms, they play the important role, or these are utilized for the production of different biofertilizers. So which are that biofertilizers, or before that we will see what are these biofertilizers. So that biofertilizers are preparations which contains the living cells or efficient strains of microorganisms. So these biofertilizers, they consist of the living cells or efficient strains of that microorganisms, and that helps the crops to uptake of nutrients by their interactions or along with the rhizosphere when applied to the seed or when applied to the soil. मतलब जब आप ये बायोफर्टिलाइजर सीड्स को या सॉइल में अप्लाई करते हो, तब these biofertilizers, they increases the uptake of that nutrients present in the soil. सॉइल में जो भी न्यूट्रिएंट्स प्रेजेंट है उसका अपटेक वहाँ पे इंक्रीज हो जाता है, बढ़ जाता है, एंड बिकॉज ऑफ विच दैट प्लांट्स और दैट क्रॉप्स, दे ग्रो in a well